Hey all, 118 Seth Shadow here. So, let's go ahead and get straight into today's market watch. And with the sneak preview of DivineZ 6 incoming, I did want to start out with a few items specific to what's coming in that set. One of the favorites for DivineZ 6 is going to be Glory Maelstrom. So looking back at Blue Storm Dragon Maelstrom from Minerva Rising, which is set 8, this has been one of the more popular encounters to be going up in value right now, and now you can pick these up for over $12 for the triple rares. 5 listings on the market right now, and the market price has been seeing quite an increase over the last few months. I mean, 3 months ago, apparently the market price was already at the $8 range. I mean, this set has been known for some time, and Maelstrom is an old fan favorite. And when we take a look at the remainder of what's on the market, it's mostly spread out, and the quantities are higher once you get to the $20 area of it. Otherwise, there aren't that many copies that are anywhere near 15 or under. You've also got Great Sage of Heavenly Law Solrairon, which we already know Gondiva is getting a mask, but I feel like players forgot that Solrairon is also getting one, and the numbers kind of show. There are 22 listings on the triple rare for this card, and it's down to $2, which is still higher than it was before the mask got announced. This was one of those triple rares which you could easily pick up for under $1 in the past, and the market price is currently closer to $3. If you want the double frame rare, 5 listings on that one for $45 to start, and the market price there is around $42. Then there is Bless Favor, the Stoichia Overtrigger, which recently got reprinted as part of the Stride deck set for Night Rose, which is this one right here, which now only has 1 listing on the market at $3. The market price on this one is around $1. When you consider that all other copies of Blessed Favor on the market right now are basically $5 cards, it's a given that this one would eventually start to catch up, but when it comes to the Stride deck sets, they tend to trend very slowly in that direction. Unless the Stride deck set happened to be really popular, like the last one, where we had Shiranui and Dragveta. This time around, while Night Rose is popular, I feel like it's still moving a bit too fast. And then we also have DivineZ 7 reprinting the Overtriggers again, so we'll probably see another situation like this, but the thing about the Night Rose deck one is that it's not foil. The ones that we're going to be getting in DivineZ 7 will be foil, just like all the other reprints that come in a main set. But again, if you want to pick this up, there's 1 listing on the Night Rose one left at $3. The rest of them are basically $5. After that, you'll have to look at higher rarity stuff. And then there's the premium deck set, which had Night Rose and Harry a while back, which is $15 on the market right now. But that one doesn't really have anything significant going for it, other than the fact that it comes out of a premium deck set. Then there's Prelude of Genesis, which is for Messiah, which is incoming with DivineZ 6 as well. And between this and Chronojet Dragon, Messiah is looking to be the more popular one coming out of DivineZ 6. And the promo reflects that. Pricing on this one has been going up and down for some time, and they always manage to find their way back into the $20 range. The regular promo is now a base of around $21, while the foil's at a base of about $27, while their market prices are just below $19.50. The energy markers that you could get from the side events from the BCS this year have been up on TCG Player for some time. I just haven't been covering them very often. Right now, the regular one is at $16 for its base price at 9 listings on the market. Not selling too much, and market price is currently $16, $17. While available listings, we have a decent amount of them around $17.50. And after that, it's mostly just single copies, so mostly just individual players, I suppose, trying to sell these, or those who just traded theirs into certain stores. And then you've got the winner version of this card, where if you participated in the side event for this and won 3 games, you got this variant, which also has a hot stamp of the BCS in it. The price on this one is currently $150, and there are 2 listings on the market for it. In terms of what it's actually sold for, we're looking at $65 to $70 so far, which was back in December, and the only ones left on the market are $150 to close to $160. There's also the Panorama order, which is exclusively a promo card that you got from one of Bang Dream's specific events. And right now you can pick this up for just under $4 for its base listing. Or if you want the foil version, which I believe was only given out to the winner of the event, $30 for that one, and there's only 1 listing on it. As far as I can tell, though, I don't even think you really play this in the Bang Dream deck, but I don't play Bang Dream that much, so I can't really tell. But from the looks of it, I don't think it replaces what we already have. Union in the Sky has been dropping down in value. Again, this is a promo-specific Regalis piece that's only available as part of the Stardust Blade starter deck. And right now, last time I talked about it, it was back up in the 30s. And it looks like the price has dropped off pretty far down. Now we're into $19 at the low with 16 listings on the market. And you can see that even though we had that spike in price, there was a drop off in sales ever since we saw that. Even though we did actually see sales in the 20s to 30s, now we have a good amount of them back on the market for around $21 and then less than $25. So at the very least, you don't have to go dishing out $30 for this if you need to pick it up. Now I just want to talk about some random rearguard support lines that Bushiroad made these up, and they never really saw a lot of play. So I just want to go back through some of these that are in existence, because ultimately, if they're not really seeing any play now, there's a possibility Bushiroad might make something of these in the future with a Vanguard that's centric to them. The first one is one from set 10, the 3 Sisters of Cleaning series. You have... Sorry about that. You have Brush, you have Weeple, and you have Moppy. Basically, the 3 cleaning sisters of Brandgate. And there's an order that is based all around them called Dispatch, 3 Sisters of Cleaning, which gives your back... I think it's your back row or your front row? Yeah, your front row units get another 2k power for each of these orders that you play. So you don't even necessarily have to play the Dispatch Sisters to play the order, but they're all part of the same series. When it comes to Weeple, that is the only rare aside from the order itself, and the other 2, Moppy and Brush, are both commons, and all of them come from set 10. Because Weeple and Dispatch are the only rares, they're also the only ones with frame rares, which are both less than $2 to pick up on the market right now. Their base prices are currently $1 each. The other one is more recent in Divine Set 5, which is the Amicale Patisserie series. So these cards are based off of Sweet Sweets, which is from the original Lyrical Set 2. And these are also not very expensive to pick up, where when it comes to the grade 1 and grade 2 of this line, you can pick those up as commons, and then the grade 3 of it, who is Machiel, that one comes as a double rare as opposed to a rare, so it also has a silver rare in addition to a frame rare. But every single copy on the market right now has a base price of under $1 or even under 50 cents, with the exception of the silver rare, which is the one that's under $1 right now, while the frame rare is currently under 50 cents. But if this is one that you just wanted to try out for a fun deck, it's very easy to pick up right now. The thing, though, is that these are rearguard units. They're not Vanguard-centric. And then there's Tight Trio, which is an order card based off of this whole series as well. And this one also comes out of Divine Set 5, different from Sweet Sweets. And this one has a frame rare, which is currently about 20 cents at its base. 19 listings on the market for this one, and then very easy to pick up for around 50 cents or under with the quantities that are available. We talked about the Lyrical Monasterio generic for Divine Set 5 last time getting bought out. None of the other ones are currently getting bought out right now, but there is one that I do want to caution on, given a lot of new stuff that we're getting with Divine Set 6 for Dragon Empire. Summit Flare Dragon is currently at around $3 to pick up for the triple rare, and the silver rare is currently available for just above that, closer to $4. The double FR is currently available for $17.50 at its lowest on a market price of about $23. I mentioned this one particularly because we have Bellicosity Dragon coming in Divine Set 6, which could see a slight resurgence of Overlord players, as well as the new Vermilion the Blood that's coming out. So we could see some more Vermilion players coming in. And considering what Summit Flare Dragon does, it's going to be helpful for those decks as well. So there might be a slight buyout, if one at all, on this card coming up. And our last card of today is an old double rare from set 5, Knight of Protective Spear Arthan. This card did have a shining moment back in the set 6 and 7 format, where it did become like a $5 to $10 card at one point, but it's just a really generic card that takes away your opponent's ability to target other cards except for this one. So in formats where you're just trying to protect certain rear guards, this might just be a tech somewhere somehow, but I don't really see it coming back anytime soon. But there have been a lot of set 5 double rares that have proven me wrong on that front, so I just want to revisit this one. Arthan is currently available for $1. 14 listings on the market for this one. And yeah, the lowest listing is $1. After that, it's actually a $2 to $3 card for the listings that are coming up after that one. In terms of its actual sales, all of them have been selling very sporadically between $2 and $3, maybe a little higher than that. But yeah, it's not that cheap overall, but it's still not more than a $3 card effectively. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.